Oh yeah, I had a lot of racist stuff. I used to go to Edna McGuire. You know Edna McGuire?
I went to Edna McGuire.
Really? I left in 2nd grade.
Really?
I went to Edna McGuire, and this girl told me she didn't want to be my friend because my skin looked dirty to her. And she had moved my back. You know when you're little or younger?
Wait a second.
No,
I just got it.
You know, like, we had backpacks, and you know outside you put your backpack on, like, the little rack? So, I came outside, like, for snack time, and I was looking for my backpack, and I'm like, somebody stole my backpack, like, I'm going to go get my little snack. And, she said, I moved there. I said, well, like, why did you move my stuff? Like, what are you doing? And then she told me that, she didn't want my backpack next to her because my skin looked bad. And then, I cried, and then I didn't feel like the teacher took care of it. I felt like if I would have made a racist comment to a white child, it would have been different.
Yeah.
And then, Mill Valley Middle, my 7th grade year, this guy ran past me like, run, Amari, run, the police. And I'm like, what? And he came back like, why didn't you run? I was like, why would I run? He said, all black people run from the police. And then I ended up telling my mom, and my mom came to the school. It was basically like a slap on the wrist to him, like he didn't get in trouble. But if it was flipped around and I made a racist comment, then it would have been bigger.
Like,
and then,
eat caviar. Yeah. Why would I eat caviar? Because why do we eat caviar?
And then in my history class, it was like my history class in 8th grade, my teacher was talking about like slaves and stuff, and then she was like trying to preach about it, and she goes, yeah, because black people are just so awkward and they stand out. And then I was like, and I was the only black kid in the class, so I was I cleared my throat like, and then she got all embarrassed and she turned like red. And I was like, so are you saying that, like, I'm just, like, awkward and stand out? And she's like, no, I'm not saying that at all. I was like, well, that's what you just said. She's like, well, I didn't mean it. I was like, but that's what you said. Like, you did mean it. You just didn't notice I was in the class. And, like, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know if this is bad, but here at this school, in world culture, my teacher always says the colored. And I don't know. I don't know if that just, like, offends me. But I feel like where I'm not colored, like, I'm black. Like, you could just say, like, the African American.
That's how I feel. They always say black and like instead of
colored. No, I don't like colored. Do not say colored. Like, I don't know why that just like irritates me. Like, I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't know if you would see it as a bad thing, but just to me, like, I feel like when they just be like the color, like it's just like white and then colored. I feel like when they say white is like superior and then colored is just like all the rest that don't matter. That's just how I look at it. Like, white is one thing and colored is just like the rest combined that's not white. Like, you just don't mean anything. That's how I look at it when they say color, and I don't like it.
What about when people say people of color?
I don't like it.
You don't like that because it put...
Oh, no, like, the people of color, no, that's fine. The people of color, but then now to be including the white people, too. But when they say colored, they're like the colored people had to do blah, blah, blah. I'd rather than just say the African Americans. I don't even know. I just feel like a lot of stuff at this school is like, I don't know. It's like, no, just, I feel like still to this day, like, white people just think they're, like, way more superior than, like, us black people. Like, education-wise, like, just everything. I mean, people say, like, come up to me, like, hey, can I say nigga? Like,
somebody asked me that today in class.
Like,
he said, can I get the pass for saying the N-word? And I was like, no. Like, they just asked me that last period, and he thought it was funny.
Like, can I say nigga? Can I say nigger? Like,
oh, yeah,
no.
Don't say nigger to me. I will go crazy. I'm a mean type. When it comes to stuff like this, I don't know.
I don't know. You guys probably just don't look at it like we do because you guys weren't like slaves. Like, well, neither was I a slave, but you guys don't know like how rich and common. Like, anybody can be like oh, white trash. Like, you're gonna just be like whatever. Like, you know, like white trash, like redneck. Like, you guys aren't gonna look at it like we do. I don't know. I just feel like it's a way different impact. And like, since we do stand out, like we're really dark. Like, you know, I don't know. It just, I hate like racist comments. Like, can I say nigga? Like, can I punch you in the eye? Like, that's just how I feel like that type of question is.
So my freshman year, it was a girl named Malama or something like that. Like, I don't know. But my friend, she asked, like, they were talking and she was like, gonna shake her hand. She was like, no, I'm gonna get dirty. Like, no, I'm gonna get dirty because she was like white. She's like, I'm gonna get dirty for touching you. Like, I'm not understanding that. Like, what do you mean my color?
It happened at Grilly's.
Like,
it happened at
like, is it like gonna come off or something?
It's permanent. But like, I was at Grilly's my freshman year at lunch, and then the man at Grilly's was like, hey, I messed up with my friend's order. So my friend had mumbled something, and he was like, nigger. Like, the guy, the cook, like, I mean, you know how Grilly's, how you go back there and hand your stuff. He got mad and was like, nigger. And then I told him, I'm like, first of all, I'm way darker than him. That's like, you know, I'm darker than Ra'Jahna'e. Like, she's still black, but I'm darker. And I took it more offensive. I'm like the dark, like, I'm way darker than him. Like, if, like, you take that as an insult, he's like, oh, I didn't really mean it. Like, everybody said they didn't mean it, but, like, you shouted it out as an insult. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you just, I don't even know. It's just like,
I don't know.
He could have just called him, like, a dumbass or something like that. Like, you call him a nigger to insult him. Like, and I just feel like, I felt disrespected. Like, you just said that, and, like, I'm standing right here. Like, if you have a problem with him, you can address that with him, but you don't yell something out like that. And then the manager and them was like, I said it, and then I started yelling because I was, like, pissed, and I was like, maybe you should just leave, and then, like that. Like, so much racist stuff happened in Marin County, like, you don't even know.
I would be scared to actually run into an actual racist person. Oh, no.
You never have? At the Marin County Fair, it happened, we was in line, and this man thought I was in line jumping, like, me and my friends, because they went to go get some lemonade. And when I came back in line, he was like flipping out about them, like thought that they were cutting. So we were trying to tell him like no, like they were here. So he goes, whatever, just let the monkeys go first. Like stuff like that always happens in Marin County, but it's not really anything you can do about it. Like what can I do about it?
No, I'm gonna do a lot about it.
What if I do fight him? Then I'm gonna get in trouble for fighting him.
Well, you shouldn't have called me a monkey. You wouldn't have got punched.
It's something like we just have to deal with on a regular basis. Like there's nothing I can do about it. And I wouldn't change my skin for the world. Like I love being black.
Like, I don't know, stuff like that is like. I'll laugh at it just to, like, brush it off, but it's, like, it's not really funny. Like, I'm going to laugh because you're laughing and I don't want to make a scene, but it's not funny. Like, stuff like that is embarrassing. Like, why? Like, you making it seem like a bad thing that I like grape Kool-Aid and fried chicken. Like, all these white people like grape Kool-Aid and fried chicken, so why should I be the only one that's been singing out about grape Kool-Aid and fried chicken?
Like, I'm not trying to be on a diet at, like, 50, trying to run
Right.
around
And
and
then-
like salad from Whole Foods.
And then the students, like, so we had a history project, and we were watching a movie, and then it was like about black people, and it was like how like black girls dress in the summertime, as in like they got on like swimsuits and stuff, like, you know, and they had on heels and stuff, and then it's like the other black dude was talking to her, like trying to talk to her or whatever, and then this white boy in my class, like, they're just animals. So are you calling me an animal? Like, I wasn't understanding, like, so I had stopped everything I like. Everybody stop. Like, did you just call me an animal? Like, that's all I want to know. Did you really just call me an animal? Like, I wear swimsuits, so am I an animal? Like, people try to talk to me, so am I an animal? Like, it made me mad. Like, just because I'm black,
like,
I'm an
what do
animal.
you mean? And then it's always, oh, I didn't really mean it like that. Like, no, you meant it
Like,
like
oh,
that.
I'm just playing. Like, don't play like that because
No,
you
you
don't
were
wanna
not playing. You meant exactly what you said. Like, I don't know. I feel like, you know, people say, like, oh, like, I wasn't thinking before I talked. No, you knew exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
But most of it, I feel like, is stuff that they get at home. Because nobody just grows up to be racist or, like, feel like it's okay
parents
to...
teach them.
Yeah, not even the parents. It's just what they see at home. Like, you know? Like, if it's okay at home or, like, they see the parents doing it, it's not like the parent goes, like, oh, yeah, like, yeah, you can go call a black person a nigga. I doubt it's like that. But I feel like if it's okay at home, it's okay here.
Yeah.